What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be going through how to get started in Amazon KDP. So if you want to know exactly what it takes to be able to begin this business and succeed in this business in 2025, I'm going to give you the complete breakdown of what to expect. Okay, so first things first, obviously we need money to be able to invest here and get the ball rolling. This is a business. So how much money do you need to invest in this business? Ideally, guys, you want to be around the ballpark of 3 to 4K, comfortable to invest in this business. It's going to give you the best chance to succeed. And that includes investment of a course if you haven't done so already, which will be around 2K these days. In terms of investment, it's also going to depend on your situation. So how much do you want to get involved and what types of books do you want to publish are the two main things. So in this business, you have 3 different types of books. You've got low content, medium content, and high content. And the ranges are here in terms of what you should be expecting per book. Within these ranges right here is a good ballpark figure. Now, ways to reduce your investment would be writing the book yourself or using AI to help out. So whether it's writing or images, planning, etc. These days you can use AI to help out a lot and just hold your hand along the process. So after that, obviously, guys, we need to be investing time. Now, this business is super passive, but in the beginning, if you're learning and digesting a course or just understanding this business as a whole, you do need to put in a little bit more time. But overall, about an hour a day is perfect for this business and is something that is easily doable for most people. Once you understand the business and you start making around 3 to 4K per month, then I would suggest outsourcing the work to a virtual assistant, which helps you do each task as well and manage the team. These aren't high-level tasks. You don't have to be an expert. It's pretty easy to train someone on a lot of this business. Now, what you should outsource inside this business and not do yourself are the following. Book covers. Okay, your book cover needs to be the best of the best. Unless you're an expert designer, do not be doing this yourself. Don't be creating it on Canva, things like that. Ideally, you want to be going to 99 Designs or Fiverr to get this done. You want to have a good graphic design of the book. So, your inside content needs to look pretty, needs to look presentable. And so I do, usually suggest hiring a graphic designer. And then obviously your formatting, you need to fit to Amazon dimensions when it comes to printing. And obviously with your Kindle version, you need an EPUB file. So you need to outsource that usually. Now, ideally, when it comes to this business, guys, you want to keep it simple, especially in the beginning. Just focus on Amazon. This is your game plan if you're a complete beginner, okay? Don't worry about the outside noise of other shit. For example, ignore email list, ignore branding. This will all come later. Amazon has all the traffic. Focus on this. Don't worry about social media channels, none of that stuff. Let's just optimize Amazon and make as much money as possible first here, get to 2-3K a month. Then we can start building an email list, branding, series, and start expanding and building, a web from there. I think this is one of the bigger mistakes beginners make, is trying to complicate things. Now, the next most important thing is keywords. This is the main thing students get wrong. You will not make money if your keyword is shit. You need to understand this and you need to master this process. You can have the best book in the world that's got something to do with whatever it is that you're passionate about or expert in, okay? It can be the best book. If you do not get the keyword part right, no one's going to see your book and you're not going to make money. The goal here is to make as much money as possible, so we really need to get this part right. So get this checked. Once you have your keywords, find as many as possible, get this checked by an experienced publisher or a coach, and just understand this process fully so that when you go and do all this hard work, you invest the time, you invest the money, you know for sure that the keyword you're diving into is gonna succeed. I'm actually gonna build a video on this on my channel where I completely break down how I do keyword research and simplify things for beginners. Okay, but the base of it, guys, is step 1, does this keyword I typed in on Amazon correlate with what's coming up on the listing on the Amazon page? If you're typing in a keyword, whether it's, let's say, I don't know, keto diet for beginners, you want to be seeing keto diet for beginners, or at least somewhere really strongly correlated to that, books around that coming up on Amazon, right? If you start seeing intermittent fasting, you cannot count that as data towards the keyword, all right? So super, super important that that keyword is coming up in the listing exactly. Second thing, is it profitable? Ideally, you want to be seeing under 100,000 BSR. The lower, the better. The lower, the more potential in terms of how much money you're going to make. Okay, so that's the second thing. And then the third step is optional, but more so for beginners. And this question is, can I easily compete on the front end here, right? So then you're now looking at, are there books with lower amount of reviews? Are there shitty covers? Is there any books with bad ratings? These are just going to give you an extra chance to be able to succeed and compete and take a more piece of the pie when it comes to the profits available inside this keyword. Okay, so that's a full breakdown. I will be going through that deep on another video. Now, in terms of the game plan and how much books you should publish, you should commit to yourself that you're going to publish 5 books before you quit. Don't even think about exiting this business until you've done that, and all 5 books are 10 out of 10 quality. Now, these books can be in any keyword, any audience. Don't worry about series and stuff like that. If you want to go build one, sure, go and do it. But let's just find in the beginning the most profitable keywords possible and make good books and just master the process on Amazon. Now, if you followed exactly what I said, okay, when it comes to keyword research, and you have education to be able to create a really good book, there's no chance why you won't win, okay? So mindset, though, is everything in this game. Usually, after talking to someone for a couple minutes, I know who's going to fail and who's not going to fail, right? This business works. So many people around me make it work. I've been able to do it for a long time. Friends, family, everything have been able to make this business work. So ideally, it's just up to you having the right education, putting in the work. It's really a simple business. It's pretty beginner friendly. So you have no excuses to not succeed in this business. You don't need to be smart. Just invest in the education. Ask as many questions as possible. You can do it, okay? Game plan, guys. Overall, you need to invest in a course if you haven't already. You need to find a profitable keyword that is checked by someone that knows what they're doing. You need to create a book that is better quality than your competition, right? So this means more value inside, better cover, just overall better book, whether that's more reviews, maybe have video tutorials in there, whatever it is, you need to solve the problem of the customer better. You want to ideally get to 100 reviews, minimum 50 to give yourself the best chance these days. You want to be running ads on Amazon specifically and optimizing there. And you're going to want to repeat this process 5 times for 5 different books. Do not move to the second book until you've had 50 minimum reviews and that book is a 10 out of 10 and beats your whole competition. Ask your friends and family, whose book's better? Whose book has more value compared to your competition? If they don't say yours, you need to work on that book and make it better. If you're not making 2 to 3K a month by doing this, I'll be super, super surprised, and it's just not going to happen. You're definitely going to win with this game plan. In terms of education, guys, as I said before, you must invest in a course. YouTube content is not going to cut it. If you think that you're just going to rely on YouTube content, you're a goose. You're not going to get anywhere near where you could be if you have the exact roadmap and exact education that you need to be able to succeed here with all the steps it takes to be able to win. Now, sure, you could probably get to 500 a month, 1,000 a month from YouTube, but getting further than that, I'll be very, very surprised. On top of that, guys, you're not going to be able to, in terms of like how much you invest and the mistakes you make, they're going to be much more costly in the long run. You'll save so much more time and you won't be guessing half the time, which is the main thing. Now, if you're a beginner out there, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to begin, all right, this is what I suggest for you going forward. If you're looking at learning and making money online with this business, Road to Hero is all you need to succeed. There's many courses out there that will get you to this goal. However, my number one recommendation is Road to Hero. I'm actually one of the coaches inside the program. Now, in terms of the program and what it includes, guys, it teaches you everything you need to know about the business, succeeding with the books here and succeeding as a business. There's nothing left on the table of what you need to know to be able to make yourself win in this game. You have community access to a Facebook group where you can ask questions, get feedback, network with others. You have weekly group coaching calls, okay? So if you have any questions or you want to get, more training on things, you can get that done there. And then the last thing, the course includes 4 one-to-one private coaching calls. I might be on one of these calls as well. However, there's 5 other coaches in the program, okay? So guys, if you're serious about getting started, you can apply below in the description for a discovery call, okay? where you'll talk to someone that knows the business well and they'll lead you in the right direction, okay? But don't do this unless you're super serious about actually beginning the journey here and making your first 2 to 3K a month with this business and scaling from there to be able to quit your job. Outside of that, if you have any questions, guys, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to help. I'll see you in the next video. Good luck with everything. Peace.